morning, a glittering send-off for the Commonwealth Games. The celebrations kick off in Glasgow. Breaking news from overseas, 2 killed in a horror helicopter crash in Greece. D-Day for former media giant Alan Jones as his trial gets underway in a Sydney court this morning. And One Nation's uptick in the polls as the seesaw of popularity swings on. That's all coming up on the Sunrise Early News.
Live across Australia, this is Sunrise Early News.
Good morning. We're just moments away from the big show wrapping up the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, where our own Delta Goodrum will be performing this morning. Cyclist Georgia Baker has been named Australia's flag bearer for the closing ceremony. The emotional moment, she was told by chef de mission Petria Thomas, all caught on camera.
One of the biggest honours of my career, I think, to be trusted to carry the Australian flag out.
Baker climbing into the stands to share the moment with her mum. The cyclist has won 2 golds, a silver and bronze medal at these games. In breaking news from overseas now, an Australian helicopter has collided with another firefighting chopper in Greece, killing both crew members on board. Let's go to Europe correspondent Isabel Mullen. Izzy, one aircraft crew lucky to be alive.
Yeah, they are, Eddie. Good morning. This is just a terrible tragedy. These crews were sent in to help fight that wildfire emergency west of Athens. Instead, they became the emergency themselves. Those 2 choppers, as you can see, colliding mid-air there. The chopper that made it away, those 2 crew members, including a British pilot, actually survived. The chopper that went down, a Danish pilot and his Greek crewmate, they lost their lives. Now, one of those helicopters actually belongs to Australian aviation company McDermott. They are based on the Sunshine Coast there in Queensland. They have been helping with this massive firefighting effort in Greece for about 7 years now. The exact cause of this crash is unclear, but they are really up against it in strong winds. More than 100,000 hectares of land burning in this recent outbreak of fires in Greece. Eddie.
Thank you, Izzy. The manhunt continues this morning for the Melbourne carjacker who left a victim fighting for life after they were run over by their own vehicle. CCTV captured the moment a woman in Heidelberg West allegedly jumped behind the wheel of a car parked in the driveway, a man and woman running out to stop her. A 68-year-old man attempting to stop the thief was struck as the driver threw the vehicle in reverse and sped away. He's in a critical condition in hospital, suffering significant internal bleeding. Drivers across the country can expect more pain at the bowser today as the 16-cent fuel excise relief comes to an end. Petrol prices have already increased to more than $1.90 per litre in every major city, with motorists set to see costs tick up even further over the coming days. The government is warning servos. Our consumer watchdog is on the lookout for price gouging. It's D-Day for former media giant Alan Jones, with his high-profile incident assault trial beginning this morning. It comes nearly 2 years after his sensational arrest. 76 witnesses are set to give evidence at the blockbuster trial over the next 4 months. The 85-year-old has denied all allegations against him. There's been a rapid rise in number plate thefts across Victoria. Police say crooks are stealing the plates before carrying out home invasions, ram raids and other crimes.
Tightening the screws on one of Victoria's most common vehicle crimes. Motorists lining up today to have anti-theft technology installed.
I've got a nice car and I'm aware of what's going on in the city.
One set of plates was actually stolen on the previous car.
As police try to stop thieves in their tracks.
These specific screws are special because you need a specific screwdriver to take them out.
The initiative comes as more than 32,000 number plates were stolen across the state in the past year. Almost half were taken from cars parked on residential streets. Dandenong, the worst hit suburb with 310 thefts, followed by Preston, Reservoir, St Albans and Craigieburn. Police warn that thefts don't end there. The stolen plates are often fitted to other vehicles used in burglaries, ram raids, petrol drive-offs and high-speed joyrides.
If those plates are out and they're being attached to crime, then you may get a knock on the door.
Along with fitting anti-theft screws, police say parking in a garage whenever possible and always locking your vehicle are the best prevention measures. Adam Watherston, 7 News.
Queensland Police may soon have the power to routinely collect DNA from young offenders in a state government overhaul of youth crime laws. Police currently need to apply for an order relating to a specific offence before requesting DNA. Premier David Christofouli says the government is also backing a change to the state's pursuit policy that would see offenders held liable for all injuries and damages caused. One Nation has pulled ahead of Labor once again in the polls in what is the fourth lead change between the two parties in as many months. The newest Redbridge poll indicates the minor party has recovered from Pauline Hanson's controversial National Press Club address in June. Primary vote up by 2% to 31%, and Labor dropping by 1 to reach 29%. However, despite their resurgent popularity, the seesaw of favour has tipped again, Anthony Albanese leading as the nation's preferred Prime Minister. We're checking Monday's weather for you now. Brisbane partly cloudy, 22 degrees. Sydney shower or two developing in 23. Canberra possible shower then sunny and 16. Melbourne showers easing, 15 degrees there. Hobart couple of showers and 14 degrees. Same conditions in Adelaide, slightly warmer though, 15. Perth sunny, showers increasing and 23 degrees. And Darwin mostly sunny, 31 degrees. Also to come on the Sunrise Early News, the urgent search for survivors after a ferry with 250 people on board caught fire off Indonesia. And Harry's slip and slide in style. That's next on the Sunrise Early News.